Question 5.
Excuse me, sir, before we go to question 5.
Okay.
Yes, sir, on that question 4, where we are trying to prove whether the triangle is a right angle triangle using the cosine theta is equal to u multiplied by v over the u magnitude by v magnitude. Like this method is only used to prove whether it's a right angle triangle and not to find the actual size of the sides.
Even the actual size you can use it.
Isn't it, ball?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. So yeah, on finding the size, how can we use it, sir, like finding the sides?
You find the sides. If you have to find the sides, then you must have the angle. No, you can't use it for sides, because for sides, the length of sides. Well, you must have the vectors, but if you have the vectors, why would you go all that way up to the angle?
All right, sir.
We can find the internal angles using this formula. Okay, so let's do question.
That last part you did where you had like you found the determinant as -3, then you squared it and then
was -300.
divided by 2. What was the main reason?
We are finding the area.
So it's like the determinant is the length.
The determinant is a vector. Then because it came as a cross product determinant, then it gives us area if we divide it by 2, area of a triangle. So we find its length and divide by 2 to the area of the triangle.
But wait, sir, again, why did you put a square root after finding the negative 300?
It was to get the magnitude of the vector.
Huh?
If U is vector AI plus BJ, to find its magnitude, we do this and square root the components squared. That's what we did. We had 0I minus 300J plus 0K. So except that 0 and 0 didn't appear, because they are zeros. Next, question 5. If A is equal to vector 6, -1, 3, for what value of C is the vector B for C -2 perpendicular to A? This is the reason why we say you first start with the tutorial sheet before you go to the past papers, because you may not find this question in the past papers, and yet it's in the tutorial. So you can bring it in the exam. For what value of C is A dot B going to be 0? That's a question here. So A dot B is going to be 0 if A and B are perpendicular. So now, for what value? So let's get the value. This implies that 6, -1, 3 dot 4c negative 2 is equal to 0, which is 6 by 4, 24, plus negative 1 by c, negative c. 3 times negative 2, negative 6 is equal to 0. So 24 minus 6, that is 18, is equal to c. So for c is equal to 18, a dot b is going to be 0.
So basically what they're asking is the value of C.
Yes. Now the value of c can't be found anyhow. It can only be found when there are conditions attached. Because they can also ask us to find c when the size of b is 20. That's a different question, but still asking to find c. Okay.
For sure.
Huh? Hello.
Yes, sir.
When it's 20, when you said B is 20.
I said that. They can also ask you to find the c if the size of b is 20. What does it mean when the size of b is 20? The
Magnitude of B.
Exactly.
Magnitude.
So you have 4 squared plus c squared plus negative 2 squared is equal to the square root of that thing is equal to 20. So you square and then solve for c. So there'll be two positive values of c, the positive and the minus one.
So sir, there is no restriction like you're supposed to discard the negative and choose the positive, or both are satisfied.
Now for that case, you have to mention that both are satisfying.
How do you know if both are satisfied or not?
They will come from the same equation. Now remember, the question you're asking is not based on question 5. It's based on an imaginary question. So please don't confuse it to question 5. Question 5 is done like that. C is equal to 18. Then let's go to question 6 now. Consider a triangle ABC with O any point inside it. The values of OA, OB, and OC are given by OA, OB, OC. Find the area of the triangle. Question 6. So suppose there's some triangle here. And there's O here inside it. So suppose this is A, B, C. Then you have OA in this direction. You have OC and you have OB given as vectors. So let's see, what are they? OA is equal to I plus 3J plus 5K. And then OB is equal to OB is equal to 2I plus 5J plus 7K. And then OC is equal to negative 3I plus 10J minus K. Find the area of the triangle. So the triangle that we have, suppose this is U, V, W. So we have these ones. We have U, which one did I say U? We have U, we have B, and we have V, and we have W. Then you have to find the area of the triangle. So it's either you are able to find these sides here. You must be able to find these sides and then use them to get the area. Or you get the area of each space and then add the areas. So one can get AC by adding AO plus OC. And you know that AO is negative OA plus OC. So it's going to be OA. So we'll have negative I minus 3J minus 5K. And then plus OC. OC is negative 3 plus 10 minus K, giving us negative 4I plus 7J minus 6K. So we're interested in this component vector. 1. So I have found R. Then to find P, remember this is OB, so the direction is like this. So to find P, which is AB, you can move. You go to AO plus OB. Now we already have the AO part is here. So we just put it here, negative I minus 3J minus 5K plus, now I got OB, 2I, 5J, 7K, giving us I plus 2J plus 2K, which is 1, 2, 2. And then to get BC, you can move from B to O. So to get BC, you can move from B to O and then add O to C, which is the same as negative OB plus OC. And this is negative OB, that is negative 2I minus 5J minus 7K plus OC minus 3J minus 3i plus 10j minus k, which is equal to negative 5i plus 5j minus 8k. This can be written as negative 5, 5, negative 8. Then I can get the area. It's just the area of a triangle. So how to get the area of a triangle? Since we don't necessarily have the height, so you can't go for the half BH. You go for the parallelogram, where you get the cross product and then divide by 2. So the cross product, you just choose 2 vectors. Okay, yeah. So choose 2 vectors because we're going to assume that the parallelogram is going to be of this nature. When you're picking 2, you're assuming that I can have a parallelogram that only takes care of this side and this side. And then it's going to be something like that, and then meets there. Where this distance is going to be the same as this distance here. And then this one is going to be the same as this one here. I'm just drawing it proper. So that will be the assumption when you are using the parallelogram. Yeah, I was making this my notes. Okay. So now we pick randomly. So you can pick AB cross BC. And then divide by 2 to get the area. So let's see how this works out first. I, J, K. AB 1, 2, 2. BC negative 5, 5, negative 8. Then you get determinant now. So you cut. The first one will give us negative 16 minus 10 I. And then the second one will give us negative J and then negative 8 plus 10. And then plus K, the component, then 5 plus 10. Giving us negative 26I plus 2, which was going to be negative 2J, and then plus 15K. So now area is going to be the square root of negative 26 squared plus negative 2 squared plus 15 squared over 2, which is equal to 26 squared plus 2 squared plus 15 squared, giving us 905 square root. 8 point something divided by 2. 15.04 units squared. Now,
Sir,
if, you know,
is this the only way out?
earlier on I said that we'll also find the areas of the spaces in between here. Find the area of this guy, find the area of this, and then add the area of this. But I found the area of the whole triangle.
All right, sir. This one, that one seems better.
The one for finding individual areas.
Yeah, then you just add them up.
Sir,
Yeah.
I have a question.
Mhm.
We are in right.
So you say that when you're using the cross product, when you choose the vector AB and vector BC, you said if you found the determinant for all three, it will give you the direct answer. So you don't need to divide by 2 or what?
Yeah. That one is used for a parallel pipe. If you want to get the volume.
Or for the area, we just choose 2.
True. Now look, let's do a verification here. Since I'm just choosing 2 out of 3, could it work if the choice was different? So let's see, we picked AB cross BC. Now let's choose AC cross AB. Let's choose AC cross AB cross AC. Yeah, right. So when you choose, there must be a common entity there. So if you choose AC, then you should choose AB.
So what do you mean there should be a common entity?
The movements must be, remember I demonstrated here, I said it will mean that we can form something here and bring that guy there so that we have the paragraph. So if you picked this side, and anyway, either way, because you pick this side and this side, then you're talking about it being like this and then like that. Yeah. Good. Let's demonstrate now. We have
So
this.
side doesn't, it's the side you choose.
Yeah. The combination, since there's no crossing in between. So let's do this and see if it will work out. AC cross AB. I, J, K. AC is what? AC is -4, 7, -6. And then AB, 1, 2, 2. Yeah, we are tired. This is October. Okay. I'm getting tired. You end up being tired in the exam. 14 plus 12 minus J. We're about to end, don't worry. Yeah? -8 plus 6. And then -8 minus 7. Giving us 26 I, and then plus 2J And then -8 minus 7, you get -15k. So you understand that this guy is exactly what we have here, because when we get area, we get the square root of 26 squared, 2 squared, 15 squared, because the negatives are chewed in by the square, divide by 2, giving us the same value, 15.04 units squared.
So you've seen that this one is faster.
This is the same method. No faster.
Yeah,
What we
but
have
this
done,
one the
same method. What we have done here is taking up the place of this one, not the other process. The other process is still okay, even if I send the videos, you are tired, so you won't watch them. So today,
No, sir, some of us will watch, just saying.
We'll watch another day or after some hours.
No, some of us will watch,
all right,
but
guys.
not the same.
so can you just conclude on what you're saying? Like I didn't get the last.
The point here was, since you are picking out of 3 vectors, you are picking randomly 2 vectors and then use them to get the area. We will still get the same answer depending on the choices. Since we can't choose the same way, maybe you will go for AC, AB, and then I go for AB, BC. But here we have seen that no matter the choice that you make, you get the same answer. So I've answered the query. We continue. We have gone as far as question 6, and people are tired. So continue. I wanted us
So
to
we
finish
can even
just vectors, but
we
you're tired.
can finish vectors, then
Their
we
probability.
send it math teacher.
Okay,
Then
don't
you can
worry.
send the record book.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, so
Our
we
show
can finish.
Simonella, it's time for supper
Speak
now.
for yourself. Stop speaking for
You guys
everyone.
are going for supper. You
Okay,
can
do
watch later.
Okay, guys, we end here. We'll continue it. Don't worry. To be a friend to everyone.